everyone, Dr. Amanda Zariello from Restore Physical Therapy in Cranston, and today I'm going to talk to you about why stretching your hamstrings is not going to help you with your tight hamstrings. One of the things I hear often is like, I stretch all the time, I'm so tight, but I'm still tight. So why is that? Well, tightness doesn't necessarily mean short. A lot of times we think a tight muscle is short, we need to create length in the muscle, but really there's increased tension in that muscle, not because the actual length of it has decreased, it's just there's tension being pulled on it. And why is that? Couple different reasons why a tight muscle can feel constantly tight. One, it's usually an overactive muscle. So for example, in your movement patterns, you might be constantly activating your hamstrings or your hip flexor during certain movements and not enough of your other muscles in that area. So a lot of times people with tight hamstrings have weak glute muscles and or tight hamstrings. They could be both. Same thing with the hip flexor. The psoas muscle is a common one. People want to stretch it out because it feels very tight. You're always sitting in this position, sitting all day, or runners typically get tight hip flexors because you're always in that like bent over position. But maybe they're just not strong enough to sustain the load that you're asking it to do. So psoas muscle is often tight, but it's also very weak. And same thing with the surrounding muscles. A lot of times it's overcompensating for weakness in your abdominal muscles. So when it comes to physical therapy, we're here to figure out why your tight muscles are constantly feeling tight. And yes, stretching does feel good, but is just a temporary relief because it's signaling to the body, your brain, that it feels good to like add this stretch to it, but it keeps happening because we haven't fixed the root cause of why it keeps getting tight. So when it comes to a tight muscle, you really want to figure out why that muscle is still tight. Is it weak, or is it not activating when it should, or the other muscles in that area not helping you with those movements? So today I'm going to show you 3 exercises to strengthen your psoas muscle. So here's a mini band. I'm going to put this band right around my toes. This is going to be a resisted hip flexor exercise. So I'm going to lay on my back. You can put your feet up on a chair or a bench or something that you have about this height. And this is phase 1. All you're going to do is pull your knee towards your knee towards your chest. And you're going to feel some work in that hip flexor muscle. And you can do a few on each side. And then phase 2 of this, you're going to go into more of a bridge. So you're going to lift your hips up, and you're going to bring that knee towards your chest. And the third one is the same idea. You're going to put the band right around your toes. You're going to stand up, and you're going to do some resisted hip flexion and standing. So you're going to do like a march. You're going to hold it. You're going to feel that in that front of that muscle. There's a lot of muscles working during this, but this is one way to target that psoas. And hold it, and then switch. And that's it.